After I graduated in '96, I enlisted, which ended up being almost a whole 15-year career.
Lucas is one of my clients. I work closely with him to help him get the benefits he's entitled to.
In 2006, I left the Sacramento Recruiting Battalion where I was an Army recruiter, and I decided that I wanted to pursue my dream in the Army, which was to jump out of planes. We were in northeastern Afghanistan. The major firefight that took place was on 13 July 2008. We lost 9 guys. Over 80% of our platoon was wounded. That was probably one of the most significant events of my life to this day.
2 years after Lucas returned from Afghanistan, his younger brother, who was serving as a medic, was killed in combat.
My brother was killed in Afghanistan on August 31st, 2010. He was 20 years old, at the time of his death. Escorted his body from Dover in Maryland.
I was terrified to where I did not want to lose another child. These 2 boys are all I have.
After my brother was killed, my family petitioned to basically separate me from service under the Sole Survivor Legislation Act.
This is her only son. She lost one, the other one came back somewhat damaged by his experience, but loves his country and loved his service and wanted to make that his career.
It was tough, it was tough going from knowing you were going to be in the military for 20 plus years to all of a sudden being a civilian, knowing that I was no longer going to be in the service and no longer have my brother with me. I felt like I hit rock bottom.
When he starts talking, I feel his pain. And we just try to be strong for each other.
After everything Lucas and his family had experienced, the VA took the legal position that this career officer was not entitled to a bonus he had received for re-enlisting and garnished his benefits.
When we filed claims for Lucas to compensate him for some of the disabilities he suffered while in combat, the VA withheld the money, is withholding the money.
Public counsel has done an amazing job and took the weight off my shoulders and the stress that I would have had to deal with, because they are phenomenal at what they do, and they know the ins and outs that I would have never have known.
This is a phenomenal case for me, trying to rectify what I think is a wrong.
That was me in one of the patrols in Afghanistan.
Just last year alone, we had spoken to over 2,000 veterans. We have 300 to 325 active cases at any given time.
I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for him and what they did. Definitely appreciate everything that they have done for me.